everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pharaoh. This is episode 20, part 2. In part 1 we did Icon, and in part 2 we're going to do Sawu, new traders. Let's get started.
Now that Egypt is firmly united under your rule, we must develop trade relations with cities throughout the world to increase Egypt's wealth, O king of the two lands. As your people prosper, they demand more exotic items. Tired of jewelry and easily obtained luxury goods, your people want rare and expensive luxury goods, such as incense. Your court and I, your trusted vizier, recommend that you establish a Red Sea port at Sawu. Sawu offers a trade route to distant points from which the finest incense in the world may be imported, though at great cost. Besides some modest veins of gold and copper ore, Sawu produces few raw materials of its own, but can thrive as a manufacturer of finished goods. By importing raw materials from trade partners and exporting finished products, Sawu shall be able to turn a tidy profit. While you are busy at Sawu, one of your most valiant nomarchs is establishing a new trade center in Nubia. His city, Icon, is likely to come under attack, so my beloved Pharaoh should be prepared to send him any resources he may need. Under your rule, Sawu is sure to be one of the loveliest cities in the kingdom, suitable as a final resting place for you and your family. As you establish the thriving port, do not neglect preparations for the afterlife. A mausoleum and small brick pyramid will provide sumptuous quarters for you and your family after your passage to the Field of Reeds.
Alright, we're going to play on very hard difficulty again. We're going to need a population of 8,000, a culture rating of 65, prosperity rating of 65, a monument rating of 21, and a kingdom rating of 75. Sawu, on the shores of the Red Sea. Alright, let's slow the game down here for a second. There we go. And let's take a look at what we have available for this mission. For the farms, we have just chickpeas, the water lift, irrigation ditch, fishing wharf, and work camp. For raw materials, we have the clay pit, granite quarry, gold mine, and copper mine. The jeweler, potter, weaver, papyrus maker, brickworks, shipwright, and construction guilds, carpenters guild, stonemasons guild, and the bricklayers guild this time. The granary, bazaar, storage yard, and dock. Booth, bandstand, pavilion, senate house, juggler school, conservatory, and dance school. For the shrines and temples, Ra, Ptah, and Bast are the gods to please. There's a temple complex to each one of them, Ra, Ptah, and Bast. And we have monuments, the mausoleum here, which is very large. And we have the small mud brick pyramid. We've built one of those before, I believe. And the festival square. Scribble school, library, well, water supply, dentist, apothecary, physician, mortuary, firehouse, architect's post, police station, tax collector, courthouse, city palace, dynasty mansion, roadblock, water crossings, there's a bridge, and the ferry landings, as well as beautification, gardens, plazas, and small, medium, and large statues. There is a military tab, defensive structures, walls, towers, and gatehouses. Recruiter, fort, we have infantry and archers, academy, weaponsmith, warship wharf, and transport wharf. Let's take a look at the map here. We have a copper and gold mine over here, looks like. Check out copper. Copper's good. What about gold? Yes, gold is good too. So we have a copper and gold mine, and I think we can access it from this side. And then we have this kind of stream separating this side from this side. And then it looks like the Nile's up here. The weird thing about this is no bridge will fit across here. I can't find a single spot. We can get there, but we can't get onto this little island. You know, there's no place that would work here. And I want to build over here. Where do I want to build? I want to build over here. Yes, right here I want to build. there is a bunch of gold here and copper. So I want to set up a bunch of gold mines here like we did in the last mission. That was a great source of money. And then set up a block over here and take advantage of all these meadows around here for food. There is no floodplains on this map as well. This is the first time I've seen that in this Let's Play. Well, this might be challenging. We're going to set up some food over here and start the housing blocks down here. And I'm thinking 3 of them or 4 of them are needed. And I'll set them all in a line here. Let's see how that goes. We do have some cheetahs here, or hyenas. We're going to wall these guys up, I think, and over here. So, to get the people over, I think we're going to set up a water crossing over here. Looks good. And then from here to over here. And then set up our city down here with this stuff first. And then in the future, take care of this patch here is also a meadow, so we can do some farming up here. I'm going to start setting up this gold mining area here, and I'll bring you back once I'm done. Alright, I am back, and I've set up a little area here, which is going to be our future gold mining area. I just want to get the people over here first, and set up a basic housing block right here, with nothing inside, because I'm scared it's going to burn down anyways. And we've got the hyenas here walled up with statues, and here as well. I have created these stops here and made them fully manned because we want to have the traders getting across here right away as well. And I set up an area down here for the copper mines and start up a copper industry and get working on our military right off the bat. So that is what's happening. We got people moving in. I'm going to let this all populate here, and hopefully we can get some people down here and these protections up and running before we start building the gold mine, because I don't want to waste any money here. We are 2,200 still in the plus, so I'll bring it back once this populates. Alright, I've built 5 mines here, and this is starting to get populated. We still haven't thrown any buildings here. These just started happening. And I've got the city palace in order here. I also went into here, and I'm going to change this to 1 and this to 2. Make sure that this stays good. And we are starting to mine here. We are just over 1,000 in the hole, so hopefully this will dig us out real quickly. So I'm going to let this run, and then I'm going to set up this block once we get out of debt here, and I'll bring you back. Alright, we got our basic block here. I got the fire stations and the architect's posts and some water. We are in the hole. I'll throw in some police stations in here once we dig ourselves a little bit out of debt. This seems to be working all right. We do have a working problem, a worker shortage it looks like here. Yes. So I'm thinking that we're going to have to start building on in an area over here for the next block is my plan. Start setting up a second housing block right away. I'm going to start working on that, and we'll see where it goes. Alright, we're still 3,000 in the hole. I have set up another housing block here with all the stuff it needs and some religion. And we've got that over here as well now too. And I put the police stations in as well. And I have here an area for the future pyramid. I want to decorate this up a little bit, put some statues in here and so forth. So we're going to do that. Right now, we need to get out of debt. Let's take a look. We are still a little bit short, although industry is running to the max. I'm going to let this run and drive this debt down, and once I'm out of debt, I'll come back. Alright, I'm back in our kingdom standing climbs here. We sent away 2 weapons to Icon earlier while I was waiting for out of debt. We were just out of debt. We're back in at 27 gold here. I did set up a weapons, got a weaponsmith right here with some copper and a copper mine, and we are producing weapons. I think my next step is to expand this and get ready for all the demands that are going to take place. I'd like to get into pottery and linen. We can make the pottery and we can get the clay pits, but we're going to have to order in some flax for the weavers. Let's take a look at that. we can open up trade here with, where is it? Here we go. Flax. Let's open up trade with them, and we'll start trading flax in here. And I think I'm going to go to 500 first. We're going to do that for now. I'm going to set this all up, and I'll bring you right back. All right, I'm back, and I've got a couple weavers here, and we got 2 clay pits and 2 potters. And I've got all the stuff for the clay, the pottery, the flax, and the linen. And of course, we have weapons here and copper here. I also put in another copper mine. That's all I can fit in here with some protection and everything else. So this should be pretty self-sufficient. I'm just going to let this run, and hopefully this will help us get most of the demands that they asked for. We are 600 in the hole. This is doing all right. I'm going to expand that into here, get as many gold mines as possible set up, and we're going to kind of live off that for a little bit. And nothing has changed over here. So I think my next step is to start expanding this gold and get this underway and start building a military as well. Here we go. A city request for 2,200 pottery. We don't have any in stock, but we just set that up over here. We are making pottery right now. Hopefully we can make it fast enough to meet that demand. But we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm back, and I've set up a bunch of mines here. We maxed it out. We are at 2,000, over 2,000 in the hole right now. Hopefully this will be fast enough. It looks like it's pretty good. Let's take a look at our... We are short, but business is maxed out. So we are digging as fast as we can over here. Hopefully this is going to work out. I'm going to bring the debt down here. It's going down pretty fast. And my next step is to build some military over here in this corner. I'm going to get the archers going right away. So I'm going to wait till I'm out of debt, get some money, and build this up. And I'll bring it back once that's done. All right, I'm back. And we have the academy here, the recruiters, some housing, some protections. And we've got the archer to start with. I'm going to build these weapons up here and get a stockpile before I start moving. We want to get this rolling really quick. We are back in debt. We did get out of debt, so we have not taken a debt anniversary at all. And we have our request for 2,200. We're at 1,000 right now. We may make it. It's 24 months now. They've extended it. We should be able to make this. So that is our goal on that. And we've got some linen happening here as well. And some trade is happening for the flax. So we're doing all right. Get out of debt is what we need to do. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is start expanding the city here. We have not taken a debt anniversary. It is still at 45. We're doing really good on that. And we are short still. So we're going to need way more people before I start building the farms here. So I think that's going to be my next step. We have a flooded clay pit. That's over here. I'll fix this up and I'll get some other things going and I'll bring you back. All right, I'm back. We did get out of debt again and I plunged us back in there. We have a third block here. I don't have anything inside. Again, I don't want anything burning down. And people are moving in. So this should help us out. We are getting out of debt quite a bit. We are not taking debt anniversary at all. So that's doing all right. And I put in some physicians here. We started getting the plague a little bit. And I got a physician down here. So that, I nipped it just in time. Over here is running quite smoothly. We got a good supply of pottery. We are almost there. We're only 900 left, and we can send the linen. So let's do that. We're going to send some linen. Perfect. So we're meeting their demands, and our archers are happening here. I'm going to let this populate, and I'll finish building this block here, and I'll bring you back. All right, I'm back, and I've set up an area here to start the monument, get that rolling. I need a place to dump some workers because we're going to get an influx of people here shortly, and I want to make sure that's balanced. So I've built this, although we don't have the blocks to do it. We have some plague happening. And we need to dispatch troops within 18 months. So we need to send some troops to fight. And I did build another archer's fort here, so we're getting 2 of them. I'm going to wait till it's closer to that 18 and send these troops out and see how that goes. We're gonna have to put a physician and stuff. I did finish this block off. It's the same as these ones except for the physician. So we're looking all right on that. We are in debt though. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, we have a 2% unemployment. That's not too bad. These guys are going... We're looking pretty good. I'm going to get out of debt, and we're getting ready to send some troops out. And once that happens, I'll bring you back. All right, I'm back, and I've built an infantry fort here. We've got the 2 archer forts. We still have 8 months before we have to dispatch troops to Icon. So I'm going to let this build up a little bit longer. We do have the academy here, so those troops are at level 2 at the moment. And we have a Bedouin army attacking in 8 months, approaching our city. So we have this attack that we have to send our troops to, and we need to protect our city at the same time. That is going to be a difficult task. I believe they're going to come from down over here, so I'll probably build some walls here and send those troops, and hopefully the walls and with some towers will be able to protect us. The armies in this scenario are not that strong, so I think that should be okay. I have also started a food area here. We've got the irrigation canals going with some, what is these, chickpeas. And a granary right here to feed everybody, and another one over here to feed over here. So hopefully we're going to be developing this as much as we can and expanding that. We still have some plague happening. And the army's going to reach us now in 6 months. So we are... And Egyptian city Icon is under attack still. We've got a lot of things happening right now. I will bring you back when something changes. Alright, I am back, and we have sent out our army here. We sent all 3 of these as much as I could muster. So these ones are a little bit short, but these are almost full regiments, so we sent everybody out. And we have... I'm going to build a wall here to protect them, and I think that we're just going to try to fight these guys without any kind of reinforcements, just with the walls. So I think it's going to happen here in 6 months. All right, I am back, and you can see that we have built 4 towers here, and the army is coming in to attack. Let's speed this up and see how this plays out. We do not have any forces in town to help us, so hopefully this is going to be working out for us. They will fire in the city. The shipwright is burning down. And it looks like they have run away. So we have no damages whatsoever. That army is taken care of. I'm going to fix this shipyard and our kingdom standing climbs because we have sent forces to Icon. I'm going to repair this. I'm going to build probably a dock over here and get some farming going on. And I'll bring you right back. Our heroes have returned victorious from the battle in Icon. Let's check this out. There they are. They're heading back to the to their forts. Let's send these back to their forts. The third one is coming in right here. I have extended the farming capacity here quite a bit, and I started ordering in some beer, and we've got some entertainment, and I've got booze and stuff set up over here. So quite a bit has happened. These are leveling up now nicely. Let's take a look at our... Yeah, we have 3% unemployment. That's looking pretty good. And our troops are going. We've got 5. We need another archer fort here pretty soon. We're looking pretty good. We got to rebuild a few of these. But we are victorious. We have fully stocked up stuff here as well. We're looking really good. We are in debt quite a bit, though. Let's take a look at our standing. Is at 36 still. We may take another debt hit here. I'm not sure. I'm going to let this run for a while and get out of debt, and I'm going to bring you back. I'm back, and we took another debt anniversary. That's the second one we have to take. We are down to 9. Really bad. Although we are close to being out of debt, we are almost there. These guys are leveling up quite a bit still here. And we want beer. 2,100 beer in 6 months. And compliance is now possible. Let's send that beer away. Perfect. And we have a new trade route available at Kerma. Let's take a look at that. Here's Kerma right here. They buy linen and jewelry. We're going to leave that for now. We are making money with this gold. We have to start working on our... Oh, we just bought a bunch of more beer there, and we've plundered ourselves into debt. I'm going to let this run and see if I can maintain this price, or maintain this beer, and start leveling these houses up. I think I'm going to do some beautification here if I get out of debt. Alright, I'm back, and I've started ordering in some barley. Our Kingdom Standing Clams, because we have sent away some beer. And I've built some more... breweries here, so this should help with our beer and keep us out of debt. I've also done some beautification around here. We have put the plazas in everywhere we can. We're looking all right. I can put some more there, actually. Let's do that. Let's put a few more here. And this, yeah, we can put some more in here. Anyways, I'm gonna probably put some statues behind these guys to give them a boost because they're right beside the army barracks here. We have a full regiment right now happening. We're really nice on that. Let's take a look at our unemployment here. We're at 14%, so we're gonna have to do something about that. I may start expanding food production into this area here with some fish and everything. I'm back, and I started a little brick production area right here. We have some... an area for clay, an area for straw. We're back in debt, and an area for bricks here. So hopefully this is going to take up, and we're going to get rid of some of this, pick up some of this unemployment, 15%. So hopefully this catches on here pretty quick. All right, I'm back, and our brick production is happening, and beer is starting to get into the cities, as well as pottery from down here is happening. We do have a foreign invasion in 6 months. Depending on where that leads us, we'll see. But we're looking all right here. And we've got some food going on. I still don't think we have enough food. And I've built the mansion here. So we are now sending gifts to the Pharaoh. We have 18%. I've sent him a gift already. All right, now I'm back, and I've set up a bunch of chickpea farms here and a bunch of places to fish, and this is all ready to go. So we're going to start transferring food over here. We are running out as we go, and there's more people moving in. This seems to be doing pretty good. I'm going to have to fix these houses here, so they're too close to the forts here. So I'll fix that. And we'll see how it goes. All right, the army is invading. I'm sending up troops over here. They are on boats. I have put some troops over here as well. So we're guarding the island over here, and we're guarding this area over here. Here comes a ship. I believe they're going to land right here. Foreign army invades. It's right here. We are ready for them. Let's kill them. These guys are not very strong. The invasions in this scenario are actually quite easy. Yeah, this is pretty much done. I'm going to send these guys all home. There we go. And I'm going to send these guys home, bring the boats back, and carry these guys home. I think I'm going to build a wall here in the future, so we don't have to worry about this. I think walls are probably enough to handle these guys. Everything here seems to be good. Our food supply has improved quite a bit, and it's looking pretty steady here, except for these bad spots here, which need some beautification to help them through. So I'm going to fix all this and bring you right back. All right, I threw some beautification down here and done a little bit in front of here. So this is going to help level these guys up. We may have to put another statue in here, depending how far these guys get. But everything is happening here. We also ordered in some limestone blocks, and they are building here now as well. So that's happening. We have a big stockpile of bricks. This shouldn't take too long to build. And then we'll get busy on the mausoleum. And I think we're going to put the mausoleum right over here. Is where I think it's going to happen. We are rich. We have 22,000 gold. We're looking pretty good right now. I'm going to let this run a little bit and start working on getting the population up to the 8,000 mark, I think is my next plan. All right, I'm back, and we are working on the blocks. I have set up a few more statues here. We've got the Scribble School and the Mortuary. The mortuaries are getting linen from down here. And the papyrus is being made right here. I'm ordering in reeds here, and we've got the papyrus makers working, 4 of them right here. So they're doing, I think I'm going to have to set up a place to put the papyrus right here, is what I forgot to do. We are still really rich. I'm going to continue working on these blocks. I'm going to put it in a courthouse, and I'm going to build a temple complex over here because I believe the gods are getting pretty upset here. They're going to get upset here pretty shortly. We are getting an influx of people. Let's take a look at... Yeah, we are right at 0 here. Perfect. We are now have enough labor for all of this. We're looking pretty good. We have a backup of food, so this is may not be the best setup. Anyways, we're going to work on this for a little bit, and we're going to be right back. Alright, I have a temple complex set up with some more temples here. And we've got the courthouse in here, the Senate House, courthouse here, and the library. So these are pretty much done, I think. I have set up some more entertainment over here. This statue is, or the pyramid here is completing here. Another Senate house over here. And then I filled in the rest with houses and put some gardens in between and everything else. So this hopefully is going to get us up into the 8,000 mark. We'll see how far. We may have to build another block. And we have Rage War in 6 months. We have another invasion in 6 months. So we'll get ready for that. I think I might build a wall over here, depending on how it goes. We'll see. But we're looking pretty good. We have full regiments here, so if they attack us anywhere on this part, we'll be able to defend ourselves. Alright, I'm back, and the Bedouin army is attacking us up here. All that's here is this, so they're going to destroy a couple of these buildings, and there's nothing else here. So we don't really have to worry about these guys. We'll let them destroy this, and we'll repair it afterwards. Everything else here seems to be doing alright, and the pyramid is almost complete. We're just putting the top, then we got to smooth the sides here, and we're looking pretty good. Oh, something's on fire that I'll have to find. And we're going to start smoothing the sides. So this is almost done. I'm going to let this run for a little bit more, and we've got some papyrus happening. I threw a few more in here to keep up with demand. So we're doing pretty good. We have tons of food as well. We are looking very nice. Everything is on the up. Alright, I'm back, and the pyramid is now done, and we are going to build the mausoleum, which is going to be right over here. But before we start, we're going to need 240 sandstone blocks, which we're going to put over here. It looks like we are maxing out at the 7,000 mark around here on these, so I'm going to have to build another city block probably right over here somewhere, so it can help us out. We're going to do that. And we got to start keeping an eye on this prosperity. We need to raise this up to help us out. And there is some burial provisions in this round, so we are going to do everything we can right now on this. Let's pay for everything that we can possibly muster here. So we've got everything, and the linen, I am going to put a restriction on linen right now. We are going to stockpile linen. So I'm going to get that going. We're going to pay for that linen. And we're going to see if we can get these houses up a few more levels so our prosperity isn't so bad. I'm going to let this run, and we're going to wait for those blocks, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I'm back, and I've built a smaller little housing block here with the basics that they need. We are at the 8,000 point mark. I threw in some more entertainment here because our culture rating was down, and blocks are taking shape here. We are at 112 right now, so we are working in that right direction. What I am worried about the most here is our prosperity rating. Now that we have the culture, our prosperity rating isn't that good, and we are making money. So it's not money. We need to develop these houses, I believe, a little bit more. So I'm going to start working on that and saving up these blocks, and I will bring you back. We also have another invasion in 6 months. So we are going to deal with that as well. I'll bring you back when the invasion starts or something here changes. I'm back, and you can see my army is rolling up over here. I think they're going to attack us from here. I have built a wall right here. Where are they? Here they go. Here is some ships fighting our fishing fleet, and these guys are coming down. They're going to come over here and get destroyed, so this is not a big deal. We are still waiting on blocks. We are at 120, so we need 100 more or so to start. Just want to make sure that they're going to come over here. Foreign army invades. Yeah, it's over here. I'm going to let this run and get this over with, and I'll bring it back once the mausoleum goes up. All right, I am back, and we have finished all the burial provisions, and we are still waiting for blocks here. We are sitting at 160. We have the population, but we still at 53. We still need to raise this up, and our culture is down. We do not have enough mortuaries because we just gave out all of our linen. So I'm going to turn the linen on so the mortuaries get some linen back. This should rise up. This is going to be a problem. We may need to start shipping in some luxury goods for these guys. We also need another food group here. They seem to be running low on fish. I might get rid of one of these and put fish here instead. All right, I'm back, and the mausoleum is now started. We do still need 64 loads of sandstone, so that is continuing over here. Other than that, we're doing all right. We are still struggling with the prosperity. It keeps going down and up, and we are hurting on that. We definitely need to deal with this. All right, I'm back, and I've been playing around with the beautification here. I think this looks great. We do have an army invading us in 1 month. Not sure where they're going to go. These guys need to be out leveled up as well. The Bedouin army attacks, where are they? They are back up here again, so we don't have to worry about them. I built this fort here. These 5 guys should be able to take care of this, no problem. We're not even going to waste our time watching it. These fights are really easy. So we're going to continue on. All right, the mausoleum is now complete. The pyramid's complete. The burial provisions are done. I've done some beautification, trying to get them over their mark. I've destroyed this one, and we're going to put some fish in there. I've got a food source here, and we're getting some game meat for this one as well for the second food source. I have beautified this and put in the courthouse and everything here as well, so that's not it. We are at 60. We need 65. The only thing really missing right now that we could use is the luxury items. I'm going to probably get rid of this papyrus maker and put a luxury item here and get some imported real quick, and we'll see if that pushes us over the edge. All right, we had 1 load of luxury items come in, and some of these houses now are going into spacious manner. We are looking pretty good on that. If you look at our thing, we have a prosperity of 64 now. Everything else is done except for 1 point here. We just got to wait it out. I think maybe if 1 more order comes in, we should be able to get it. Yeah, some more houses here are leveling up. Yeah. This should pretty soon tick over. Looks nice over here as well. I destroyed a bunch of stuff over here, trying to get the population. We don't need that now since the mausoleum is built. I put another granary over here as well, so these guys are happy. And there's our victory for today. We're going to take a look at my score. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.
All hail the wise and resourceful Pharaoh. The new Red Sea trade port is booming, and your support helped establish an equally strong trading post in Nubia.